So, there you go. Crazy, right? Not really much different from someone just going through a hard time. Except we have no choice but to feel it. We can't snap out of it. It can last for days. Today's not as bad. The 5's gone down to a 3. It's more manageable. I've got the children to take to the doctors. Got things to do. We'll try and get as much done as possible. But people look at you when you're trying to be open about this stuff and they'll look at you like you're crazy, and like I say, they don't really want to hear it, which is fair enough. But when you're treated like shit, or when you're treated like you're crazy, or when you're made to think you're crazy for questioning abusive behaviour, it's just not on. I'm not all that crazy. I'm not all that much different from someone going through depression. I'm not all that much different from someone that's had a really rough day. I just literally cannot control it. I spoke to a friend last night. We had a chat. We had a giggle. Yes, I can have a giggle. Yes, I can smile. Just a bit difficult. But it's not like I can make it go away. It's not like anyone else can make it go away. We just have to ride it out. Some days are bad. Some days not as bad. Some days are okay. Some days are good. Some days are excellent. That's all it is. What the fuck is wrong with it? Why are we judging people? Why are we calling them crazy? That's literally all it is. Yes, sometimes it can get worse than that. Sometimes I can be in a real deep state of depression. And it can take me 2-3 days to come out of that deep state of depression. Sometimes it does overflow, even if we don't mean for it to overflow. Sometimes it's hard being a mum. Sometimes it's hard just being a human. And I'm not the only person like this. There's so many of us. We just want to live a life like everyone else. If we could take this and throw it away, we would. If we could do something to reduce it, we would. I say that like that because I do have a coping mechanism that does reduce it, but it is illegal, so I can't. So that's that, basically. It's not illegal in America because they actually research into it and they can actually see the benefits of it. Yes, there are downsides, but that doesn't cause this. This is already here. Every person is unique. Every person's brain chemicals work differently. Every person's body chemicals work differently. Everyone reacts differently. So, yes, it may seem scary. Yes, it may seem weird, crazy, whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, for us, it's just normal. Like I say, today is better. Believe it or not, I have changed this top. This is not the top I had on yesterday. This is a different one. It just looks the same. I've changed my pants. I'm in leggings. No, I haven't got my colours on because no, I don't feel colourful yet. We just have to take it day by day. We can't just snap out of it. We can't just go for a walk and feel better. I used to get that one a lot. Well, you need to get out. Get out a lot. I'm running to and from school. I'm running around with the baby. I used to have to take the baby on a walk 3 times a day. I still have to take that walk at the very least once a day. I do get out. Doesn't make a difference. Oh, you need to try this medication. I've tried medication. Medication doesn't function very well for me. Yes, for others it may work, but for me personally, it doesn't. You gotta understand some of the things in these antidepressants. Like I said before, they are beta blockers. I have a naturally low blood pressure. Very naturally low blood pressure, to the extent where when before I had Tyler, I was in hospital with a miscarriage, and they wouldn't let me out for a week because my blood pressure was too low. But by the end of that week, they actually, after I kept telling them and repeatedly telling them that's normal, they was like, yeah, we just need to check just in case. And after a week of seeing that my blood pressure is actually really low, and it isn't normal until I'm under high amounts of stress, they let me go. Everyone is different. We all have our own issues. We all have our own craziness. And we all have our own coping mechanisms. It's not fair to keep judging people on your benefits or your beliefs, because not everyone has them and not everyone shares them. We are literally a world of unique individuals that can bring to the table such unique visions, beliefs, different ways of loving, different ways of seeing the world, art, music. We are full of so much potential, but we're so busy judging each other that we don't see it. And I just think it's a bit sad, really, what the world could be if we just looked through another person's eyes once in a while, just understood that not everyone has that. Sorry, the fucking brain's gone now. Not everyone has the benefits you have. We'll go with benefits because I can't think of the other word. But yeah, not everyone has the benefits you have. I think the word begins with P, but I can't quite think of it right now because my brain is still half fogged. So we'll go with benefits. It's going to take my head until I think of that word, but it is what it is. But yeah, next time you want to judge someone or you want to tell them why they're feeling this way, maybe consider that this is just the way they are. Sometimes we just can't help it. No matter how hard we try, we just can't help it. So yeah, I'll leave it there today. Thank you for listening. As always, I won't go on about all the bad times I have because you've seen it now. So, you know, I've made the point. I don't want to keep doing videos of me on my bad days one, it's grim for you to see, and two, it's grim for me to see. So, yeah. But I just don't leave judgment on those days. And neither do the thousands and millions of other people going through what I'm going through. Whether it's in mental health, depression, PTSD, anxiety, or borderline personality disorder, bipolar as well as another one. Actually, we get mistaken for that quite a lot. But it is different, believe it or not, it is different. With bipolar, they can have highs for months at a time, and then they'll drop down and have the lows, and that'll last again. That can last for months at a time. So that is like a slow process of going up and down. Whereas us, we can be very sporadic. Like sometimes we can go for weeks, be fine, and then all of a sudden we'll drop. Sometimes it can be, like I say, during the day, we can go up and down. They are different. If you're with someone that's got this, fucking look it up, dude. Just look it up. That person's trying really hard to, one, allow you into their lives, and two, to not hurt you while going through such a painful time. So make some effort. Why have we stopped making effort towards humans? Why? I don't understand this. But again, you know, I do have a very black and white view of the world. But all I see these days is no one even gives enough of a shit to try. That in itself, that brings me down every day. So, at that, anyway. Today, I'll do what I can to get through, as usual. But if you have with someone, or if you have a friend that is going through this, I'm very lucky. I have a friend, she's watched videos, she's looked it up, she has been my saviour these last few weeks. She really has. She's just been there for me in a way no one's ever been there for me. And I'm really so lucky for that. I am really so lucky for that. And sometimes we need that. As much as we hate having to do that, because we feel like we are pushing ourselves on those people, and we feel like we are dragging them down, it makes all the difference having them. So much difference. It really does. Anyway, we'll get ready for the doctors and get these kids sorted. We're going to binge watch some Studio Ghibli because that's my comfort. That's my go-to. We've just watched Howl's Moving Castle, which is my favourite. And yeah, let's see what the day brings. Hope you have a good day, guys. I hope you have the best day you possibly can. And yeah, good luck out there. It's on and off. The weather's a bit like me today. 1 minute it's sunny, the next minute it's hailing. So the weather's got a bit of its own BPD today. Yeah. Thank you for listening, as usual. And love to you all. Bye.